share how to use your Memory More card packs. Now, your Memory More card packs most people use for scrapbooking. They are absolutely beautiful. They come with all the little cards. They come with some stickers. They come with bigger cards. They come with everything you need to scrapbook in our beautiful section. If you go to our Memory and More section, you'll get an album. It's a 6x8 album. It's got the plastic sleeves in there, and you can either use the little cards to put into the plastic sleeves and write your journaling on them, or you can actually put your big ones in and use them for the backing of your photos, if your photos are smaller. So, but today I want to share how to make them and change them into greeting cards, okay? Because sometimes I think it's really lovely. You have some left over that you don't use for scrapbooking. You think, what am I going to do with them? Well, you can make them into some beautiful greeting cards. So this particular pack that I'm sharing with you today is the Sweet Thought Memories and More. It's in our mini catalogue up here. You'll see it. It's absolutely beautiful. Now, at the moment, we are still in celebration. So what is celebration? Celebration is when you place an order for $90 or $180 or more. For every $90, you will receive a free gift through our celebration brochure, which is this one here, which you can see all this on my Teresa Brown Stamping, my store online. So Teresa Brown Stamping .stampinup.net. You can actually go on there and you can check all this out anyhow and have a really good browse around. And we've also got our add-on ones, and if you're interested in anything on the add-on ones, today over on my Facebook page, if you go over onto Teresa Brown Stamping on my Facebook page, I actually did a card with beside me, and I also used the lavender paper, which if you're familiar with Stampin' Up, that is just absolutely to die for. And I also shared a way that you can use your aqua painters with the markers that you get free in celebration. So pop over there and have a bit of a browse and a look around if you're new to my channel. And if you are here for the first time, welcome. My name is Teresa Brown. I'm an independent Stampin' Up demonstrator from Victoria in Australia, and I live in Warragul. And I've been a Stampin' Up demonstrator coming into my 18th year, and I'm 6th top demonstrator in Australia. And I'm very proud of that because, yeah, a couple of years ago, going through all my cancer and COVID and everything else, I was still sitting up in top 50, which is not important to a lot of people, but it just goes to show that consistency and the support more so from my customers and people like you. Okay, so that's the most important thing, is seeing people like you. If you do come on, don't forget to subscribe and leave me a comment, because you'll always get your name put over into my gift giving, which I draw on the first Thursday of every month over on my Facebook page. So let's get started on this card. Are you excited about seeing how to do this? Because it's lovely. I love making cards up. So the first thing you need to do is sort of like go through your beautiful stash of cards, because there is some beautiful cards in here, and they're not just one side, they're both sides. So I sort of thought this one looked really lovely, so I'm sort of going with this one. It says, I love you to pieces, I love you to pieces, and you can put happy birthday up here. I'm sort of thinking I might go with that one. And this is one of our designer series papers. It's absolutely gorgeous. So I'm thinking of using this scrap piece here also. You are nothing short of amazing. So you could actually put that on and then add flowers if you wanted to, you know, and it, like I said, it's on both sides. So you get different patterns on every side. So there's just lots and lots and lots on here. Great for scrapbooking, also for writing out your journaling. I love that. This one's gorgeous. You are my sunshine. Now I can sort of see that you could even use that as a little mat And you could actually stamp out some really cute stuff to go on that, you know. So lots and lots and lots of cards in here. So you get a few of the same card, which is really good. So there's lots here. The world needs more people like you. Now, I think that's absolutely beautiful. I love that also. I think that's gorgeous. I love them all. The happy life, the happy life, the happy life. And I think that's gorgeous too. And you can use the backgrounds. But look how gorgeous that is, you know. So you get those. Then in here you also get some peel-offs, which I've already been using, and I used the peel-off on this particular card where I wrote happy and love, was where I peeled them off here. I've also done, which I can't share at the moment, because it's for our mystery class, so on our retreat, so I can't share that at the moment. But you get a few of these different ones, peel-off sticker ones in this pack as well. So, you know, you get quite a few different ones here. Absolutely gorgeous. So you can sort of see you get really all different ones that you can use on cards. Now these you can use for your backing off your photos, but you can also use them for backing on for your cards as well. Okay, so like I said, they are amazing. I believe this is really gorgeous, and you could make a great card out of these. Okay, so let's make a card. So I think I'm going to go with, I might even go with that as well. Just move these out of the way. So the first thing you need to do is pick out a card colour that matches what you're going to be using. Okay, and I sort of went with the pinks because I think this is gorgeous, and I think we can use this definitely on the card. So I'm going to trim this card down. This is my matte card, and I'm going to trim it down. What have I got that at? 10. So I'm going to trim it down at 14. So I'm going to put this straight onto the bubble bath. Pink card. You could use either side of this. It wouldn't matter if you use the blue side or the pink, but I'm going to go with the pink side today. So I'm just going to stick that down here. I hope everyone's doing well. Let me know in the comments if this is your first time, and welcome if it is. And if you're watching the replay later, thank you for joining me and supporting me as well. I really appreciate it. Okay, so we're going to stick that on here. And then I'm sort of coming in, thinking I'm going to come in with this because this is really, really gorgeous. But I'm going to come in lower because I'm going to bring in this big butterfly. Okay, so I'm going to come in lower. So, no, or I can come in higher. I'm sort of working out which way I want to go. But I want to put happy birthday on here. So I've got a lovely little stamp here that says happy birthday. So I'm going to grab that out. And I'm sort of just going to use my black memento. Now, because it has got a little bit of black on it, I feel quite comfortable using my black. I like to make sure that I mix and match. And that's the one thing that I love about our Stampin' Up! Products is everything coordinates so well together. So I'm going to bring in that beautiful happy birthday up the top there. And it says, I love you to pieces, I love you to pieces, all the way down. So, which is really lovely. And I've just stamped over the faded ones up the top. I don't know if you can see them, but they're very faded up the top. So that's okay. So I'm also going to come in with my sticky butterfly. Now, what if you want this to sit up and you don't want it to stick down? I'm just going to grab quickly, give me 1 minute, I'll be right back. Okay, sorry about that. I forgot to grab my embossing buddy. Now, if this is sticky, like it is, and you don't want it sticky, so it doesn't stick down, how do you get rid of the stick? You grab your embossing buddy, which has got powder in it, and you go over the back. Okay, now this side's sticky, as you can see. This side now is not sticky anymore. This is a great little tip, okay? It's a great little tip because sometimes you get these gorgeous die-cut stickers and you don't want them sticky. You want to add more to them. You want to do more with it. So just grab your embossing buddy out. It's like got powder in it, and just rub that over it. It removes all that stick. Great little tip. Just going to grab a tissue and wipe that powder off there. And you can sort of see that not even a tissue will stick to it. Nothing will stick to it. Now, I want to bring in some dimensions because I want to raise it up. So I'm going to grab my dimensions. They're sitting here. Now I'm just going to add 2 down the center here. I just want to add them into this section here. 1 there and 1 there. Okay, because I want this to sort of sit up a little bit. Now I'm going to also give this a bit of a curl to loosen, just to curl it up a little bit. Using my bone folder, it just softens the paper a little bit and it doesn't look quite so stiff. And it just makes that paper, because it's quite thick actually, and you don't realise how thick it is. I just bring it up a little bit, and then you can actually bring this down onto your card. So we're going to place this onto the card first. I'm going to use some dimensions on the back. The back card is just as gorgeous as the front card. Like, they're just so beautiful, and you get so many. Even if you get 2 alike, you can use the front on one and the back on the other, you know, so not a problem. You get to a lot of choice, and I love that when you're making cards, because you can choose whether you're making it for a birthday, for an anniversary, or a get well, or even a sympathy card, you know. Sometimes you're just looking for those words, and I find the Memory More cards sometimes have some beautiful words in them that can be used so well for a sympathy card. So I'm just going to come up a little bit here towards the top there and bring that down, because I'm going to bring this one coming in, like come in from about there. I don't want to cover up all my words. I love you to pieces all the time. I love that, so don't want to cover up the words too much. So you can have the butterfly going whichever way you want. You can have it going up, you can have it on an angle. I'm going to have mine slightly on an angle, I think, coming in from this corner. And then the other thing you can do to just brighten it up a little bit and to change it a little bit is to bring in a beautiful brad or a gem. And these are the gorgeous Pretty Peacock and Petal Pink foil gems. They've got foil in them. I don't know if you can see them, but absolutely gorgeous. So I'm going to bring in one of the big ones and put it on as the head, because it's really gorgeous. And then I'm going to come down with these ones and just do a little gap in between and add a couple of the little ones, maybe 3 down here and 1 more, and it just decorates that up just a little bit more, which is really beautiful. So we've got that gorgeous card. Now I'm also going to make sure that I put a white into the center of the card. So I'm going to make sure that I put a white in the center, and this one is 9.5 by 12.5 centimeters that I've actually cut this one, because I want a little bit more pink border around this one. Okay, so I'm just going to pop this in here, And as you can see, it just makes a very simple little card. Absolutely gorgeous. And I just love it. So I'm going to come up here and say hello. So you can sort of see we've got some couple of really stunning little cards here, even though that you can also use them for your scrapbooking as well. So I hope you check out the Memory and More cards. Don't forget to always check out the clearance rack on my online store, because the clearance rack sometimes has them going out quite at a reasonable price, the same as stamps, punches, and lots of others. And sometimes it has up to 60% off some of the products. So don't forget to check the clearance rack. And all you have to do is, if you want to join my team, if you want to see what I'm providing, if you want to host a workshop or a class or attend anything, it's all over on my site. So just pop over to teresabrownstamping.stampinup.net and you can find out anything you want. You can always call me if you want to chat to me, and my phone number is 0409 533 925. Thank you so much for joining me today, and I hope you really enjoyed it. God bless you all, and I'll see you in the next class. Bye for now.